Morning, everybody. Okay, so I've got my positivity pants on today. This probably won't be much about running, but I thought it's a good time to approach some of the kind of topics that I deal with in a little bit more depth. So, um, update running wise, last week I had the Druridge Bay 10k on Sunday. I ended up running most of it, well, pretty much the whole run, by myself, obviously with no of the girls kind of around us. And it was the hardest thing that I've ever really done in respect of that, because normally I've always got somebody there kind of encouraging us to keep going. The running itself was difficult. It was a really warm day, and the route's quite challenging. Yeah, trail running, you're running on the beach, and it's up and down and whatnot. So, but I done it, and I'm pleased I finished it. I said probably all week that I'll never do it again, but I have to tell you I probably will sign up for it next year. So that was that. Bank holiday Monday I didn't run. I spent the day with my lovely husband and the dog. And so Wednesday night was back at running. Ran, was good. And Friday didn't run with the group because I wanted to do the park run yesterday, which was my first ever park run. And I done that. And then I had a long run this morning. So we've done 7.5 miles this morning. I'm absolutely buzzing. Totally full of the positivity. The endorphins are running through my veins. So I might go off on a little bit of a tangent, but really, 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 really like happy with myself. I kept going. I didn't stop. Had amazing support from the group. It was fantastic. So I know it's challenging and it is painful on my legs, but they're taped up and I've just got to keep going. So that was really good. But some of the things I just wanted to touch on really were not last week but the week before. Or a few weeks ago, Kim had asked me to model some of our clothing range for these girls can run shop online. And it took a long time for us thinking about it before I said yes to her. And then I decided that, I have a lot of problems with the way I see myself and dealings behind, the kind of the insecurities that people have, not just women, men too. And I've had it for a long time. I was diagnosed in 2009 with body dysmorphia disorder, and along with that, struggled with a lot of things. Had CBT, and daily it is a struggle. Things are struggles, but being asked to model in that situation, and I've done modelling before. I was a lot smaller than I am now, in clothes size wise, then, but I thought maybe if I do it, it's going to make us feel a little bit better about myself. So I done the pictures. I felt really uncomfortable in the way that I would perceive myself, but because I knew that was gonna it would be a challenge. But obviously, I was then thinking everybody else might look at us and think, oh my gosh, you know. Kim released the pictures and put everything onto the page this week, and I've had nothing but nice comments about not even just the way that I look, but about the person that I am. And I think what it's the message that I just want to kind of try and get across to people is that, after this run today, like I say, I've got my positivity pants on, but I think what's really important is that women and men and young people especially, because if I knew what I know now when I was a teenager, I wouldn't I would like to think that I would be a lot more positive about myself. But I think what's really important is that people should understand that you might have hang-ups about yourself, but other people see really important things about you that you probably don't see yourself. And I think that in today's society, there's so much blame, or there's so much, people are given negative comments all the time, and nobody ever takes any positive stuff. There's no positivity drawn out from things. So what I think is really important is that everybody needs to start to see the positives about themselves daily, because that's going to build on the person that you become, you know, and make yourself a stronger and happier person in life. I think if you can tell yourself every day that you love yourself, then I think that's a great thing. Because I tell you something, I'd much rather love myself and exuberate positivity to everybody so that everybody else could do that than hate. Hate is such an awful thing, and there's so much sad and terrible things going on in the world that there just needs to be more love and positive action on anything in your daily you know, work and week, your life, going to college, going to school, whatever. I think it's really important. So to kind of end this, I guess, in a way, it's, you know, I'd much rather be the person who was being the positive person, because if you are positive about yourself and other people, that says a lot about you. If you've got negative thoughts about yourself and other people, then that says more about yourself, your character. You know, I'd much rather be the person that was feeding out the positivity than being negative all the time. So on that note, I'm going to take my positivity and I'm going to push it out onto the world. And that might annoy some people, but I don't really care. So have a positive day. Bye.